Hello and welcome back to Bioshock 2. We have now arrived at Ryan Amusements, and as you can see if we spin the camera around, we cannot go any further because the tracks are completely frozen over, including the tunnel. Well, not unfortunately, but fortunately, Sinclair has it all to plan. He has basically said that in order to get rid of the ice, we need to obtain the plasmid called Incinerate. Now you might remember that from the first game, that's the fire ability. There is a catch there. We need to get it from the Ryan Amusements theme park. You know, the world according to Andrew Ryan's big ego. And in order to get into the park, we have to obtain a ticket. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's hop off the train and head to the wonderful world of Andrew Ryan. Now, we don't need the Eve. So let's see what's happening at Ryan Amusements. We have showing Journey to the Surface, Hall of the Future, visit the museum, new items at the gift shop, and you could eat at El Dorado restaurant. I don't like Mexican cuisine. Still, we get $5 for an abandoned suitcase. Right, going up. And there's that message again. We are but the stones to pave the way. Except this time, instead of wooden planks, we have floor tiles. Well, maybe third time lucky they'll get it right. Beans, coffee, and a Vita chamber if anything goes basically up the creek. We'll be reborn, she is our salvation. Oh, God help Rapture if she is the salvation to everything. Still, I could pick up a first aid kit and listen to the diary of Eleanor's progress.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
So she's grooming Eleanor to be her successor. Only Eleanor seems to be doing a lot better in the tests. Right, we can't grab that diary because it is frozen in ice. So again, we need the Incinerate plasmid. There's a surface value. Oh, what are you doing up there?
You think you're so? I don't have those.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. There we go. You. Ooh, nice hurdle over the fence. All that for just $3. Oh well, this is where we're going.
To Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
Half price for children under 3. You skinflint. Should be half price for children under the age of 12. Okay, so we can't go inside yet. We need a ticket, and I do believe it's on the left-hand side. Yep, the way it says tickets. And the door is conveniently open. That's a trash can.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
Ah, so we must be one of the first big daddies then. The Alpha series. So what does that make the others then? You know, the one that had the rocket launcher on top of his shoulder. And why would I be sold? I'm a living, breathing person in a diving suit. Oh, who knows? Oh, didn't search that filing cabinet. Right, moving on, following the arrow. And, ooh, now we're talking. That looks like some kind of ultimate submachine gun. We've got a few Tommy guns on there as well, but bye, I want that. But I don't think there's any way to smash the glass yet. So moving on. Ahead of us is a power to the people. Search these lockers before we get to that. Okay, right. Open for business. So this is a weapon upgrade station. So as you can see on the left hand side, we've got 4 open slots or things to upgrade. 2 involving the drill and 2 involving the rivet gun. Now I'm not going to be using the drill all that much. So we're going to be looking at the rivet gun. And what we do is we select an upgrade. And then once we selected it, the machine will be disabled after the upgrade is applied. So let's go with the gun damage increase. It's a high pressure firing mechanism which provides greater penetration and damage. And then it puts a yellow slot up above. So that's now closed, so we can't use that again. Next time we have to find another power to the people somewhere in Rapture. Right, what's on the telly? That looks like the test card. And whoops, I just pulled the plug on the television. Still, it was better than EastEnders. Or for you American friends who are watching, how about Friends? I'll be a bit cruel there. Name me an American show that you dislike. And then I'd say, oh, that was worth not watching. Right, we're in the manager's office now. I don't need Eve, so we now pick up the old sheepdog.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here coo with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Could have been worse. You could have called it Fiddle World, where you go through the exhibits that highlight how to do creative counting and cook the books, and how to avoid paying tax by going into offshore havens. Cough splutter.
Hack the door controls. That should pop it open.
Okay, that's flashing in yellow, so let's switch over back to the hack tool and find the hack dart that we just picked up. And avoid the red. There we go. So secured door is now unlocked. Switch back to the rivet gun. We might as well reload because we're only on 4. And hopefully we'll get the ticket. And I can hear, yes, I can spot a little sister prodding that corpse for Adam and a shadow of a big daddy. And I don't think there's any way we can get in there somehow. Oh, she's off. Well, I don't think it's me that's casting the shadow, or is it? No, I can see the little sister shadow in the background. But this is what we came for, the golden ticket. So we can get a year's supply of chocolate. Mmm. Goal completed.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Okay, so that's going to be our next destination. Get into the park. So we have to go back to the ticket office area. And then slide the ticket into that slot thing, or machine thing. Oh, splicer. Oh, no you don't. That's my weapons. Still, you helped me smash the glass. I'll give you that. So, let's pick up the machine gun. So, we press and hold R2 to fire, press circle for quick melee attack, fires a rapid spray of bullets, very effective against groups or at close range. The base ammo is 50 caliber rounds, which deals a small amount of piercing damage. The alternate ammos are anti-personnel rounds and armor-piercing rounds, which does as it says on the tin. So let's pick it up, get the 50 caliber rounds. Can't get those other guns, so I'm sure we're going to put this to good use. I suspect it's going to be, yeah,
Get yourself
splices.
hit.
Right, here we
No
go.
backup this time.
There we go. We use a bit of ease. So we might be okay in here, or maybe not. Right, run for cover. Run for cover. No, that's cover. Not the circle button, it's the L3 button. Oh. Let's use the first aid kit. Oh, you asked for that. Behind me? Oh, Dr. 3 health kits.
Just let me.
You get away from that ticket verification unit. Oh, swap weapons. No, not the hack tool. One more zap should do it. There we go. That caused him to spin. Excellent. Right, we'll build up our money now. $230 odd. Let's search all the way around the place for hidden nooks and crannies. Or is it nooks and grannies? Who knows? Let's see if there's any bins or trash cans that we haven't searched yet. Did we search this book here? No. $2. Yeah, we searched him. Right, okay. Now time to put the ticket into the verification unit. So that completes that goal. We can now go and find little sister in the El Dorado. Rapture Museum.
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
Oh, I'm sure I will. But I've actually come for the free sample. Sports Boost. You've picked up your first gene tonic. Tonics are passive abilities that have a variety of helpful effects. Unlike plasmids, you never had to activate tonics. They take effect as soon as you equip them. In today's dangerous times, it never hurts to be a little faster. Remember, you don't have to outrun the craze splicer, just your neighbour. So this sports boost, you move slightly faster, and that go into slot number 1 of our gene tonic slot thing. Okay, let's go right. There's a hole in the floor, so we can't really go that way, but there is some 50 caliber rounds and some stuff in the storage crate. That's staff furnace, so that's locked. So it looks like we're going to be getting the story now of Andrew Ryan, Dreaming Rapture.
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here, he shouts to his crewmen as he wipes sleep from his eyes. Full stop. We begin building here.
Hang on, how did he know where to build Rapture in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean? I don't think the lighthouse would have been there as of yet. Travelling the distance.
Refitted for heavy construction, the Olympian returns with a new cargo. A state-of-the-art submersible platform, nicknamed the Sinker, ferries supplies and workers to the sea floor, fathoms below.
I can see why it's called the Sinker. I mean, look at all those crates on top of that platform. And it's got all the tanks at the bottom. Probably letting the air out so that it will gradually go down to the sea floor. Laying the foundation.
After initial supplies have been brought to the seafloor, the platform is permanently moored in the sediment. Massive iron girders are sunk hundreds of feet into the rock and silt. Below the platform, engineers work to overcome obstacles such as diamond-hard rock, obstinate sea life, and unexpected terror.
And there's Atlas holding the world on his shoulders. Wait, Atlas? I'll give him Atlas. You old traitor. Okay, what we got down here? Volunteer.
I love the kids in Miss Englert's 3rd grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
It doesn't matter that it's 2017 or 1968. Kids will always be kids, getting themselves into trouble and being told off by teachers on school outings. Oh, better not pick the gin up. Okay, right. Looks like we've got another story. Rapture Growth. You can see that they're welding a girder into place.
After the platform is secured, work progresses at an astounding rate. Designed to be the foundation of Rapture, workers toil around the clock to create the metropolis you see today.
Yeah, they probably won't be on minimum wage either. They'll be paid pittance, knowing Andrew Ryan. Probably be paid in Twixes. Right, let's go into the gift shop.
You're kind anyway.
Oh, no you don't. No, you don't escape me. And I see you near the counter. Oh, I think I used some evil. There we go. And one more for good measure. There we go. Right. Let's have a look on the right hand side. Grab some money. More cash in the cash register. I wonder what merchandise they're selling in this this gift store. One way to find out. Ooh, a teddy. Well, that's one thing that they're selling by the looks of it. Rivet. Feeling low, need cash, donate blood. No, no, no. Not after what Dr. Steinman did to people. One more just there. What have we else? Let's have a look around the counter. A few more unsold teddies. Oh yeah, definitely the 50 caliber rounds. Okay. Ah, we've got a safe. Let's have a look what this is. Oh, actually we know what it is. We can actually hack it. Gotta be careful here. And then hit the blue at the left. Hack safes allow you to search them. Get a blue bonus while hacking for additional cash. So we'll get 8 trap rivets, $50 and 30 anti-personnel rounds. Sorted. Cake, cola, spin round, more splicers. Great. Oh, remember the Peach Wilkins fan club again? How many are there? 2. How many is Arza? Arza? Is that a word? Not that I know of. I'll just go and search him. No, not that one. That was the one that came about. Right, now there was a diary in this area. In the box. Cutting corners.
Used to be, there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than the cost of manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair, and he laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
Slave labour by the sounds of it. Bit like those workers that were constructing Rapture. Right, let's go down the stairs. We've got a sale on 1959. Oh, somebody weeping in here. Must be in the cubicle. Okay, I've got to be careful. It might be a splicer. No, looks like they've flushed the loot. Okay. Whereabouts are they? Must be around here somewhere. Whoa! What the? Wait. Hang on. Out. Cubicle. There. Ceiling. You a Houdini splicer? No, you're a fuggish splicer. But a fuggish splicer's got new abilities. That worries me. Oh, let's go in the dames. Oh, that's got the door open. Right, oh, another shrine to Lamb. Don't you just love shrines? Oh, well, grab the first ticket. And what have we got here? Heavy rivets. Heavy rivets are an alternate ammunition type for the rivet gun. Heavy rivets do a moderate amount of armor-piercing damage. They're especially deadly with headshots. Ah, okay. Becoming useful. Get all that. And Rapture's Deliverance.
I know the surface, Eleanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal. On perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct. Rapture is deliverance.
So basically she's going on about the situation after World War II, which led to the Cold War between the US and Russia. And that was partly the reason why Andrew Ryan decided to get away from it all. And found...
Each of us has a moral duty to increase the common joy and ease the common pain. Alone, we are nothing. Mere engines of self-interest. Together, we are the family. And through unity, we transcend the self.
Whilst I'm being interrupted and being hit by a lead-head splicer. Epstein the Swami. Oh, I remember you from the first game. You gave me bad advice. Oh well, it's just $1, I suppose. Go on then. What advice are you going to give me this time?
It won't go well. It won't go well at all.
Yeah, figures. Bad advice again. I wonder in Infinite whether there'll be a third one of those. Maybe one that will give me good advice for a change. Oh, can I hack the El Amo Bandito? Get myself some free goodies. Drill fuel. Well, that was a waste of time. Still, I'm okay for ammo. We don't need to use anything yet. Ah, haha, caught ya. Down you go on the bridge. Anybody else? No. Right, can we proceed? We need to go to the El Dorado restaurant.